Welcome back to ELN24's Afternoon Live. I am Raymond Blake over at DG Square and we continue off with an exclusive interview with Team K Gaming, only on ELN24, over subjects related to MJD 59000 slated to occur in 6 hours 20 minutes time. Before the break, you told us that Mark Zaniels and Corey Zanders have to attend events outside of DG Square. Are there any plans for them?
Yes. Mark Zaniels is expected to be either outside celebrating or at RDK 3000 TriStar. However, he will be briefly visiting the G Square, but will not gonna spectate the esports match Speed Blitz 2020 concerning Elite City Shock, JXUG, TCU and RXR to occur at 8 p.m. tonight at the Stroke at MJD 59K. Corey Zanders is going to perform a celebratory race show for MJD 59K also at Circuit Beta at Zen Speedway in Elite Cities Northeastern end with our sponsor, Zen Racing.
You are correct, Stefan Zanders. They have a busy night ahead as they will be celebrating outside of G Square. I just received a text from Corey Zanders. They are going to be en route to G Square, maybe to chat and hang out, maybe host a LAN party?
How about Brian Scott? Any plans from him?
He is expected to spectate the sponsored match with us at 8 p.m.
Yes, indeed. The rest of Team K Gaming roster will also be spectating the match. Also, my brother David Zanders from Elite City Soccer Club will also be spectating, as there are no soccer matches tonight.
Now, concerning the expected match at 8 p.m. Elite City tonight, what esports teams out of 4 in the sponsored match are you going to be rooting for? Rexer Defiant, Dynamite City Ultra, Jinx Esports Gaming or Elite City Shock Eat the Horn? Oh my god, what the hell? Jesus, that was quite unwarranted. A surprise esports match just announced in the middle of the interview. Now this is quite shocking to us as I just glanced at my tablet. Esports match to occur at 2 p.m. Elite City, 75.0 EMT, 1800 TRX, 4800 MLT, Jinx Esports Gaming vs Elite City Shock, 1st to 4th, Battle Blitz Swords. To repeat, esports match to occur at 2 p.m. Elite City, 75.0 EMT, 1800 TRX, 4800 MLT, Jinx Esports Gaming vs Elite City Shock, 1st to 4th, Battle Blitz Swords. The Sirens has went off at RDK 3000 TriStar as well as they also report on the announcement the instant I learn of the announcement. Even Game TV has just begun special coverage of the match as Let's Plays is being interrupted for the pre-match coverage. Anyhow, Team K Gaming has since walked to a VIP spectator area at DG Square. Now as it stands, esports gamers from Elite City Shock and Jinx Esports Gaming are doing configurations and settings into preferences checks as of present. The Siren for CHQ, SRJ, and Star 2000 also reportedly just went off. We just told as BWGT are now going into the coverage with Jinx News to follow to interrupt Arab today. This is Brian Smith from Team K Gaming who is off camera just tuned the television behind me to BWGT to check other networks to cover the match alongside us at ELN24 and Game TV, BWGT and RDK 3000 TriStar today. This is spectators fill into DG Square to compete the match as they were unaware of the announcement until now. Now Zen Sanders and Smith Raystar, Robert Zaniels, and Smith Z Zaniels are going to be hosts for the match as always. For those who just tuning in, surprise esports match 2 p.m. Elite City, JXEG vs Elite City Shock, DG Square, 1st to 4th, Battle Blitz Swords. This in nearing 16 minutes time.
Welcome back to Arab Today. Now in the Arab Today weekly roundup is most importantly the end of Ramadan night. As you may know, last weekend marks the end of Ramadan as a last Saturday or 5 as Muslims and Arabs break the fast as they are not allowed eating any food, drinking any liquids, smoking cigarettes or vaping thanks to electronic variants, from sunrise to sunset. Al-Fitr 2020 began in the evening of Saturday, May 23rd and ended in the evening of Sunday, the 24th of May 2020. We have this breaking news into Jinx News as a producer. Told we have a news alert from Jinx Media HQ in Elite City. This concerns our surprise esports match at Digi Square in Elite City Metro at 2 p.m. Elite City, 75.0 EMT, 1800 DRX, Jinx Esports Gaming and Elite City Shock. We just told we have to hand it over to Alex Blake at Jinx News Center at Jinx Media HQ in Elite City or a news flash.
I am Alex Blake from Jinx News Center at Jinx Media KBN Broadcast House in Elite City. We want to apologize for interrupting Arab today, but we have this esports alert just in from DG Square. There is going to be an esports match slated at 1400 hours Elite City, 75.0 Elite metric time, 1800 tracks time, 4800 mil time, so less than 15 minutes, 25 decinutes, or 1 choi remaining. This is going to be a first to 4 in video game battle blitz wars, with esports teams competing, JXEG, Jinx Esports Gaming NELS, Elite City Shock.
Welcome back to Zeno News 24 Zeno News Midday. I am Richard Zendros from Zeno News Studio at Zeno Media HQ in Xenopolis City. This isn't Zeno News Alert as we have breaking news. Esports Alert from Elite City Metro, Elitopia at DG Square. This concerns a match Elite City Shock and Jinx Esports Gaming at 2 p.m. Elite City time, in which translates to 1 p.m. Xenopolis City. They will compete in Battle Blitz Wars in a first to 4.
This is a Rex News Alert as we have an esports alert from Elite City Metro, Elitopia at DG Square. This concerns a match Elite City Shock and Jinx Esports Gaming at 2 p.m. Elite City time, in which translates to 3 p.m. Rexatopi time. They will compete in Battle Blitz Wars in a first to 4. This will occur in 13 minutes as we provide live feeds from DG Square. To repeat, surprise esports match at 3 p.m. RXI Elite City Shock, JXEG at DG Square in Elite City, Elitopia.
This in which MJD 59000 will occur at 5 a.m. early tomorrow morning in Silver City and Korjatopia. This is a CJN News Alert as we have a news alert concerning esports from Elite City Metro, Elitopia at DG Square. This concerns a match Elite City Shock and Jinx Esports Gaming at 2 p.m. Elite City time, in which translates to 11 p.m. Silver City time. They will compete in Battle Blitz Wars in a first to 4. This will occur in 12 minutes time. This even our affiliate KBN News in Kanbordi City to the north is also reporting on the news. This sounds off roll call alarms at Kankip headquarters and RDK 3000 Tri-Star establishment in Kanbordi City, advising personnel to report to establishment at once.
And that wraps up the profile check of Elite City Shock and Jinx Esports Gaming. Now we want to also add that the winner of the match in Battle Blitz Wars will be the leader of the sponsored match slated to occur tonight at 8 p.m. Elite City once both teams compete again in Speed Blitz 2020, joining with Dynamite City Ultra and Rexer Defiant. In contrast, the loser of the match this afternoon will start in position 4th to 6th in tonight's match Speed Blitz 2020. Anyhow, this is going to be an interesting match here at DG Square at 2 p.m. Elite City this afternoon. I am Raymond Blake from ELN24 Game TV. I will be back shortly with the match countdown. However, we hand off to Catherine Zaniels at the ELN24 News Center for other news in the ELN24 News in brief.
That was Raymond Blake over at Digi Square. He will join us again in several moments for the match countdown. In the meantime, we must not forget other news, including the traffic incident at Motorway 75 just near Elite City Metro earlier this morning that shut down the freeway in both directions, as this involves a semi in which overturned and spilled lumber on the freeway. The freeway has been reopened within the last hour, and at one point, traffic was backed up for like 10 kilometers or 25 kina nitros. One person, the semi-driver, suffered minor injuries. A magnitude 3.2 earthquake occurred overnight near Dynamite City, woke the residents up. Weak to light shaking was reported, with no reports of damage, but numerous fire and intruder alarms went blaring that kept Dynamite City Police and Dynamite City Fire and Rescue dealing with numerous alarm calls. Even Alarm Corp based in Elite City also received numerous alarm calls as they were busy throughout the night having each alarm resolved. RCPD and RCFD remind its residents to upgrade the alarms ASAP to prevent such incidents to occur again. In Wrexham, there was an emergency overnight as well as horses escaped from a stable causing mayhem in Wrexham that also resulted in an emergency ground stop at Wrexham Metro International Airport and at its airship terminal stations. Horses were caught just prior to pre-dawn this morning. This was blamed on fireworks at the ranch after someone trespassed onto the ranch. The trespasser has been arrested and is facing charges in Wrexham courtroom next Monday or zeros out. We will be taking a break as we will be right back with the JXEG Elite City Shock Match Countdown. I am Catherine Zanils from studio at ELN 24 News Centre in Elite City and you are watching Afternoon Live on Elitopia's 24-hour 100 Choi 2400 Desinet 6400 My Around the Clock News, ELN 24. We'll be back in 90 seconds. Welcome back to Afternoon Live on ELN 24. I am Catherine Zanils from ELN 24 News Centre Studio at the ELN ZBG HQ in Elite City. Coming up tonight on ELN 24 tonight at a special time, 6:30 PM Elite City, we bring you an extensive coverage of MJD 59000 as we go live to every venue in Elite City Metro including at Digi Square, Zen Tower, Elite Tower, Zen Speedway, also live correspondence from across Elitopia and from our affiliate Zano News 24, KBN News, Rex News and WRT News for events in Xenopolia, Rixtopolia, Webb Chesterfield and Carnbody City. We must now turn to esports and gaming, powered by Game TV. As you may recall, at 1:42 PM Elite City there has been an announcement concerning a surprise esports match as JXEG and Elite City Shock take on the match over Battle Blitz Wars over at Digi Square. This set off the ELN 24 newsroom alarms, and good thing Raymond Blake was on site at Digi Square, so he was the first to break the news the instant when the announcement gets announced once he was live on the air at 1:42 PM Elite City. However, RDK 3000 TriStar Television also reported on the news at the same time, while CHQ, SRJ and Star 2000's Virtual World and Gaming Today reported on the announcement just a moment after ELN 24. Game TV and RDK 3000 TriStar Television reported on the news at the
at exactly
We now go live with
13:42
Raymond
RDK.
Blake
This
at
is the
DJI
same time the
Square.
LN24
Now, as
Game
one
TV
producer
Raymond
just
Blake was on
told
site
me,
at DG
our
Square
news
at time
van
of
vehicle
announcement
alarm
interviewing
just
Team
went
K
off along
Gaming,
with
then
your
had to
game
abruptly
TV
end the
car.
interview and
Yes,
start the coverage
Catherine.
the instant the announcement
Apparently
occurred.
the car
Anyhow,
alarms has went
I am
off outside
Scriptor
DG
now
Square,
reporting
and
live
it
at
is not
DG
the
Square
vehicles
in
from
Elite City
RDK
Metro.
3000
Signing
TriStar,
off.
Elite City
We will
Shock
be
and
taking
Jinx
a
Esports
90-second
Gaming
break.
also Team
Stay
K
with
Gaming in which
RDK
TKG will
3000
spectate
today
as we will be back
It's
in
concerning
90
my
seconds.
car, also the ELN24 news van and workers motorbike that the vehicle alarms went blaring. It is a good thing all three vehicles have an auto hush, so we do not have to grab our key fobs to manually silence the alarm, also to save the vehicle auxiliary battery when we report on the match like this. Anyhow, as Catherine Zaniels has said, I was the first to break the news with the announcement when I was interviewing Team K Gaming's Stefan Zanders on an ELN24 exclusive on how Team K Gaming celebrate MJD 59,000 tonight. Also recalls on the matches that they accomplish when the interview was abruptly interrupted at time of announcement at 1:42 p.m. Elite City. This at the same time, RDK 3000 TriStar in which is behind DG Square also reported on the news as ZS Kryptor also reported on the news the instant the announcement gets announced, also as Studio X8 is just on the back wall very close to DG Square. Thus also explains the sirens that went blaring from RDK 3000 TriStar also the sirens from CHQ, SRJ, and Star 2000 with Virtual World and Gaming Today also received word of the announcement a moment later than Jinx News at 1:45 p.m. Elite City and Zeno News 24 from Xenopolis City, Xenopolia at 1:46 p.m. Elite City, 12:46 p.m. Xenopolis City, and 24 hours Rex News from Rikitoki, Rixtapalia just a minute later and CJN News 24 at 10:47 p.m. in Silver City, Port Lacotia, also the same time in Canbordy City on KBN News. As you may recall on the profile check for JXEG in Elite City Shock earlier just at 1:45 p.m. Elite City, let me summarize in brief that JXEG in Elite City Shock defeated DG Zeno, and has also put on a heated match against Team K Gaming, each other, and other teams including Web Chesterfield, even in ELG Game Gamma Sports Mania Winter Series 2019 to 2020 including the tournaments and the Game Jam Esports Mania Gamma City Shock in 19 with the semis and grand finals back in late October 2019. Also the events in the spring and summer of 2019. For Jinx Esports Gaming alone since Elite City Shock wasn't founded until October 2019. For Capital Metro International Airport and Airship Station over 7 months ago to this day. Odds are evenly split on both teams. It'll gonna be interesting for the Shock and JXEG once they compete in Battlefield Sports at 2 p.m. Elite City to the road that resulted in Team K Gaming is going to be spectating the match also to coach in Dynamite City. Now map 1 is going to be a hybrid map, and map named to be damage or injuries. Now for Siren, Mark Zaniels and Corey Sanders has just also went to DG Square, and they are believed going to be spectating also. What with the music coming from Raymond Blake, from my brother's Mark Zaniels phone. Thank you Smith Z Zaniels. And Mark has just reportedly to play some countdown music apparently from his phone, and ZS Kryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar reporting for RDK 3000 TriStar today is also at DG Square, as this is part of the LN24 Game RDK 3000 TriStar match coverage very shortly as car alarms were blaring. This is the first G-Square and Mark Zaniels is blaring special friendly off-season car alarms has been silent, as we have approximately 90 seconds left to match getting ready to the match as we disclaimers for hearing one Dino Choi. Heads up, one Dino Choi warning to the event, and by the way, this coverage is sponsored by KTBM Game channel for gamers in Canbordy City gearing up for Surfer K-Tech along with MJ powered by 98 in 6 hours.
It is just about time.
2 to G that's left.
Smith restart with work on the timing for the goal. Good thing for the new air. The other one just ran out of air during the last match over 90 minutes ago.
Look, and you just wrap it up now. We are now to the final minute.
Okay, will do. Air horn and it's ready. R, lock and loaded.
I can't believe 1 minute left. And as always, gameplay coverage is always on Game24 Game Radio and sponsored by Flex News and Team Perspective on LN24. Our social network handles LN24 and Game Team coverage is @JXEG and VSL24. So join the conversation. Let's listen to the hosts on gamers as we count down.
1 to Channel left. 10 seconds. Take it apart.
Ready at the city shop?
Yes, we are amped up as always. Ready to put your game on. Let's go Shock. Shock all the way.
And you Derek Matthews?
Yes, Jinx Esports and Gaming are locked and loaded.
Countdown to Major City. Portland Gamers on the decimal days and Tuesday. JXEG English while I count down 7 minutes remaining until HHM serves your team. Map 1 is underway as this is a hybrid map named Dan. Fourth and first objective is combat, then second is escort. As it stands, it to defend objective A, in which that is JXEG, then to stop the payload. They are given time banks of 3 minutes or 5 decimutes with time left over added to the completion of sub-rounds when a map point is round. Elite City Shock is on a nice move. Now I run 25 hours ELs has 6 photo bombing on RDK 3000 TriStar today, in which he is besides escort bombing, which I will television on perhaps going 3000 to TriStar today as we find better cameras. As we see along with the orange vendors or along with G-Square just with the subjects, including the spectating on live also shows some fake TV cameras as we deal it very seriously. Now for some reason Mark Zaniels has been playing New Year music and audio or fireworks at DG Square preceded by countdown music via phone with timing to the match start. As we know, this serves a reminder that we are under 6 hours left to MJD 59,000 special fireworks. Now I am going to move towards NS Kryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar as we partner with RDK 3000 TriStar for the coverage. This is Mark Zaniels standing besides NS Kryptor, who is photobombing onto their in our cameras. And I see him coming, and here he is. Scott Zaniels, Matt Zaniels, his Curry's 2020 Flex Jinx PHEV Sport E-Hybrid Bogey tuned for event tonight at 8 p.m. That will be MJD 59,000. Including the hybrid system, electric motors, twin-charged 2.0-liter DOHC 16-valve VVT boxer engine, turbochargers, supercharger, transmission, Sport 4-wheel drive system, suspension, steering and ECU plus tires?
Yes, the vehicle is tuned up. I received a text message from Corey Zanders stating he's at DG Square spectating the esports match Elite City Shock and JXEG. Matt Zaniels, please drop off the vehicle at VIP lane in front of DG Square, and hand Corey Zanders the key fob. Smith or Zaniels, you go start your car and I will sit in front passenger.
Okay, I will go start Corey's car as I am going to turn off the television.
This is I will start my car and unplug it since the PHEV battery is fully charged. However, I do need to refuel and thus must stop at the gas station to fill with ethanol fuel premium gasoline mixture. Welcome back to BWG2N on CHQ, SRJ, and Star. I am Robert James from Star 2000, and this is Mark J. Phelps from SRJ64 and Melissa Katzenzion from CHQ and to Precess.
As you may aware, we are in countdown mode for MJD 59,000. Anyhow, for those who haven't heard of this is a day count system like League Metric Date and Zen Date, also Super Elite Date and Time and Super Time Date modes. The epic for MJD are modified Julian Date. Julian Day 2,400,000.5, which translates to midnight GMT on November 17th, 1858, while Julian Day 0 occurs on January 1st, 4,713 BC on the Julian calendar, and this is calendar in the 8% Gregorian calendar of 16th century noon GMT. That's starting Julian Hills. MJD 50,000 occurs October 20th, Kryptor Street in MJD 60,000 occurs February 25th, 2000. At the top, 2387 TRX.
SRJ and Star celebrate on the event, and definitely on the SRJ and Star 2000 archives.
We do have a Star 2000 archives and also on SRJ archives. The fireworks is not being celebrated in watching lights due to sanctions and travel warnings that impacted every gotcha market and gotchas on the wide years 95 from JDC and 1000 back on February 25th.
I was just a toddler at that time that I got annoyed with the fireworks of that
region lost their jobs.
Hold on for a few. Mark Samuels is way hand
At the top, 99.5 EMT, 2388 TRS, as we will be back at 7:58 p.m. Elite City in 30 seconds. At the top, 1954 RDK, 7:54 p.m. ELC.
Just being the last 15 minutes, and here in Elite City Metro, last 10 shots, 246, or 2 hours 24 minutes. The NYE Awards has been raised in Elite City Metro leading Empire City for the event. Some trivia and info.
At the top, 2389 TRX.
1995 in which Kryptor's mass fireworks and celebrations on a grand scale in League City Metro and NJB 60,000 will occur on 20th of February 2023 in just 1,000 days. NJB 115 Julian Day equal is JB 2,400,000 in which occurred on the 17th of November 1858 at midnight Universal Time aka GMT in which the base part
At the tone, 2390 TRX, 1954 RDK, 7:54 PM ELC.
Universal Time. Also, there is a special sponsor esports match that is slated to occur at the top of the hour in Richland City Shop. Jinx esports game.
At the tone, 99.6 EMT.
Speedwoods 2020 in which match duration will last the entire duration of NJB 59,000 League City fireworks. This coverage is powered by our sister network TV. We've joined Raven Blake once again at the Just Square. Now as the game is getting ready to
At the tone, 2391 TRX. We have 11 minutes left until match start in MJB 59,000 is Rexer Defiant, Elite City Shop, Jinx Esports Gaming and Dynamite City Ultra will compete in a 5-player per team format as they selected the virtual racing cars. The map for the virtual auto races consists of the same track used in Zen Speedway that is a replica of At the tone, 1955 RDK, 7:55 PM ELC. MJB 50,000 occurred on October 10. Also, 1990 also knows the Reds are launching Zen News 24 at 7 PM At the tone, 2392 TRX. JB 60,000 will occur on February 20th. Sponsor 2020 matches sponsor. For those who are unsure on this, MJB is an acronym modified Julian J, in which the epoch is Julian Day 2,400,000.5 and which occurred on November 7th, 1858 to 290 Universal Time, while his epoch occurred in Universal Time on January 1st, 4713 BCE on the Julian calendar. Thus they started the At the tone, 99.7 EMT. At the tone, 2393 TRX. At the tone, 1956 RDK, 7:56 PM Elite City. 99.7 EMT, 4:56 AM RKT in Kansas City. Conditions in which all three along with Westchester supposed to at the same time. The last 2 minutes were Messer Gallo, 1 here in Texas City, the last hour. 1 in Kansas City, Westchester, the last at the tone, 2394 TRX. There is also a huge party of Zenders Sports Asia Center in which there are opportunities and community sports sister stations. At the tone, 1957 RDK, 7:57 PM Elite City, 2395 TRX. At the tone, 99.8 EMT. At the tone, 2396 TRX. At the tone, 1958 RDK, 7:58 TM Elite City. At the tone, 2397 TRX. There is also a third party of the match in St. Louis City. The Reds ball has since Lord is Rexer Elite City Shop. 9 EMT. At the tone, 2398 TRX. At the tone, 1959 RDK, 7:59 PM Elite City. At the tone, 2399 TRX. At the signal, 00.0 EMT, 0000 TRX, 1200 hours RDK, 8 o'clock PM LC, Elite 1028 day 151, 021 Elite 14 CG60 G1 CG8, G56 F1K, G106.36, 7456 EM Black, 372698 S Black, Epsilon 30 PSC, Epsilon 50 PSC, 500 Black, 500 KKT, 30 Soul, 20 KMT, Survive 14, in year 14 double off 714 on Saturday night, Saturday night 50, started at JD 59,000, to repeat, started at JD 59,000. 590 LC, 9910 LC, 528 LWC, 435 LWC, 570 LSWC, 970 LWC, 930 1718 Zenday, 714 XXT, 108 XLT, 106 XLXT, 413 Rams SVPT, 4390 365 Zenday, the lead time at last signal 1 T20 and 412 and 465 K690 trains, 9282 SPT day, 23202 WCT day, at the tone 0001 TRX. Zodiac Gemini 12, Openvecting 27th, Celtic Hawk 24, Equinox Lunar Solar Gamma 9, Cell PC 43982, Mac 42520, Julian Date 2459,000.5 MJP 59000.010 times 750 Tridox and 2020 D332 Star Trek Online Star Date 98019.1, at the tone 2001 RDK, 8:01 PM ELC. Mars Sol Date 52047.6, French Republican Year 228 month 9 day 12 month The Imperial Meeting Meadow from the French word prairie, at the time 0002 tracks time. Decimal time project 073.290D, Tempest smashing and decimal sequence time 022.885 minus Econ 22.885 SD, at the tone 022.885 001,000 sequence Tempest smashing and decimal sequence time at 00.1 EMT. Your lunar cycle 21 year 18 month 13 day 10, McKenna Meyer Bob's lunar cycle 1 year 115 month 1 day 10. This is the RDTFM 87.9 FM, RDK 3000 TriStar time speaking radio service transmitting at 400 kilowatts broadcasting direct from RDK 3000 TriStar World Headquarters in Elite City, Federal District, Philadelphia. At the tone, 0003 TRX. I am Sean H. Kryptor, Deputy Clock Master of RDK 3000 TriStar doing the time announcing. Rick J. Kryptor, Clock Master supervising with Clock R. Kryptor. At the tone, 2002 RDK, 8:02 PM Elite City.
Rick J. Kryptor here. Savvy FAQ 59,000 RDK 3000 TriStar requires real-time radio speaking service. Listen for info at 2030 RDK, 8:30 PM ELC, 02.0 EMT, 0050 TRX. This station is solely responsible for its content.
At the tone, 0004 TRX.
Clock R. Kryptor here, Red Clock Master Supervisor of RDK 3000 TriStar. We wish everyone at RDK 3000 TriStar that's listeners a happy new team ground on MJD 59,000, which is already trending this week because this is requested by many fans. We are celebrating now.
At the first tone, 00.2 EMT, then next tone, 2003 RDK, 8:03 PM Elite City, 0005 TRX. This was the live shots of the fireworks in here in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, Elite City Metro, Federal District, Ilitopia, and Canbordi City, Canbordi Republic. However, the Web Chesterfield Skycam camera is currently down for scheduled maintenance as we do not provide the video feed, otherwise we would have shown the fireworks from Web Chesterfield as well. Maintenance will wrap up in the next 25 minutes. This feed is expected to go online at 2:30 a.m. Web Chesterfield time, in which translates to 7:30 p.m. Xenopolis City time.